everybody? How's it going, everybody? It's May 2nd. 2 days from that special Star Wars day. May the 4th be with you. Today, we are going to be... I'm going to be eating this pulled pork sandwich with some chips. I smoked this pulled pork myself on my offset smoker with some cherry chips, and it's really good. I ran out of barbecue sauce though because I've just been eating a lot of it, so it'll just be plain pulled pork, but I got some homemade coleslaw in there too. It's pretty good. And then to drink, I have some Nitro Pepsi. Pepsi Nitro. I don't drink a lot of soda, but this stuff's good. It's nitrogen infused, so it's really smooth. And while we're doing that, we're going to be making up some stories using ChatGPT. Pardon my sniffles. It's still really cold where I'm at. Here in May, we haven't really reached spring yet, unfortunately. So I got the sniffles a little bit. Right there. Pardon me. So yeah. I don't know what you guys think about ChatGPT or artificial intelligence. There's a lot of controversy over it. I don't know if you've seen the Terminator movies, but it's like the first step till we get Skynet. Some people say it could be. All I know is I'm actually having a lot of fun using it. It can do a lot of different things. I like the story making the most. It'll write poems for you and short stories and stuff, and it can be really funny. So we'll be doing that today. Should be interesting. That's really good. So I'm a chef, and I've done a lot of smoking on using commercial smokers, but I've never done it on a charcoal grill. I've actually never done it outside of working. It's really good. I used this special blend of barbecue rub. I don't know, my girlfriend got it from one of her friends who's a chef. I don't know what it's called, but it's good. And then I used cherry wood chips. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy one of those smoker boxes to hold the wood chips in, or I just get a bigger piece of wood. But I like using wood chips. They burn faster, but if you put them in a smoker box, they'll burn slower. And I didn't soak them. I forgot to soak them. It's been a while. I might have to skip this part because it's kind of loud. I'm going to open this can. You can hear all that nitrous oxide leaving. There we go. And it says much like a beer that's on nitro, they say to pour it fast. So. so bad for you, but it's delicious. I'm a Pepsi fan over Coke. I like Pepsi more. It's got 230 calories in one can. That's it's a solid chunk of anyone's daily allotment, that's for sure. 63 grams of added sugars. I can hear it bubbling over there. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, natural and artificial flavors, sodium polyphosphates, phosphoric acid, caffeine, sodium benzenate, potassium sorbate, tartaric acid, citric acid, gum arabic, quillia extract. I don't know how to say that one. Calcium disodium eta, salt, and nitrogen. Absolutely terrible for you. Nobody should be drinking this. But in moderation, everything is okay. Okay, maybe not everything. Don't take advice from me. If you like, or if you really hate flat soda, you probably won't like this. It's not very, super bubbly. Oh, this is really good. Food tastes even better when you cook it yourself. You're really proud of it. For some reason, it just tastes better. My stepson just came home from school, so I told him to try to be quiet, but it doesn't always work. So if you hear some stomping or even yelling, that's probably him. He's a noisy boy. I suppose everyone is at that age. I don't think I was particularly too well behaved when I was 8 either. So I try to keep that in mind when he acts 8 years old. Oh, it's really good. If you haven't tried smoking meats, that is, I highly recommend it. Adds so much flavor. This one as I said in my last video, I was using wet coals because we accidentally left them out in the rain. But I wanted to still give it a go. So I only got those things to burn for a couple hours. And they didn't burn hot enough. So I think the highest the grill got was like 150 degrees. You usually want to smoke around 200, 250. It starts to become unsafe if you're not going to be hitting the proper temperatures. There's a big debate over whether or not coleslaw belongs on a pulled pork sandwich, and I think it does. Here's that joke like how to make coleslaw. cut up some cabbage, add some dressing. Step 3, throw it in the trash. I think it's good. I could eat it plain. The dressing really makes or breaks it, in my opinion. I use mayonnaise and some whole grain mustard and a little bit of lime juice. That's a pretty good dressing. As long as you have something in there with some acidity. The coleslaw is always best after you let it sit for a day. Let it absorb into the cabbage. Oh boy. So good. Anywho, let's see what we can do with this ChatGPT thing. It's kind of crazy what it can do. I haven't really done a whole lot with it, but I've just had it write stories. You can ask it for facts and stuff too, but I feel like Google does a good enough job of that already. I've seen some people ask it to write like entire essays, you know, like 2,000 word essays, and it'll actually make 2,000 words. Which is pretty nuts. They got that, and now people are making AI music using real people's voices. At least it sounds like them. There's a Drake song that came out. It sounds just like him. Pretty soon we won't have to be creative at all. We'll have a computer do it for us. Which is really, really sad. I actually write and produce my own music. I've been in bands for a while. I sing and I play guitar. I'm a big, you can't tell it by all the whispering, but I'm a big heavy metal fan. I grew up listening to a lot of Metallica. They're probably my favorite band. They spawned a whole bunch of drive in me to pick up a guitar and learn how to play. I'm more of a rhythm guitarist than a lead player, though. I relate more to James Hetfield than Kirk Hammett, let's just say that. But yeah, I've played in metal bands for a while. And now I've completely sold out. And I play in a cover band. I will say it's the first band that's made me any money, that's for sure. Yeah, completely sold out there. But hey, as long as you enjoy it, it doesn't matter. I enjoy it sometimes. There's some personalities in the band that kind of don't mesh the best. So there could be a lot of arguing. I think every band is kind of like that to a degree. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. But we're all kind of older guys now. Not super old, but we're all in our late 30s, so it'd be nice to put some of the immaturity down every once in a while. Just do what's best for the band. But everybody has their ideas. Sometimes they conflict. Much like in life or anything else. said, he's a noisy kid. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. That was really good. I have enough pulled pork to last probably a couple weeks. I might have to share some with some friends. Or freeze it and be greedy. Either way. So, let's see what we can do with this ChatGPT thingy. Let's see, right. I can't type. Write me a story. Hopefully my typing's not too loud. About the greatest ASMR creator who ever lived. I'm not talking about me. Clearly. His name is Doug Pepperbottom. I just made that up. And he is also a squirrel. Oh no, I can't spell squirrel. How do you spell squirrel? Squirrell. There we go. Probably. I went to school, okay? He is also a squirrel. I'm sure it'll figure out what I meant. That's embarrassing. Anyway, let's see what else. Sometimes it's fun to just feed it a bunch of facts in the story, and it does its best to kind of put two and two together. He used to be a lawyer, but lost a big case involving Donald Trump. So he had to learn how to whisper and talk. What else can we do? What else can we do? What else can we do? Put a commercial for Mr. Clean during the story. Also, Doug, let me see. Right. A part in the story about how Doug's dad, Julius, was dying from cancer, and the only way to save him was to harness the power of healing whisper. Doug also really likes bananas. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't work and you have to like refresh the screen, so I always copy it first. Alright, let's see what it comes up with. Oh boy. I got a big old story. Again, this is amazing and terrifying all at the same time. It actually does a pretty good job. story afterward. Just got to the Mr. Clean part. Name of the story is ASMR Creator Squirrel. I'm gonna take one more bite of this and then I'll read the story. That's good, I could eat another one, but I'm not going to. For health reasons. Oh man, so good. Yeah, washes it down good. Okay, here we go. ASMR Creator Squirrel. Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a squirrel called Doug Pepperbottom. He was no ordinary squirrel, for he was the greatest ASMR creator that ever lived. Doug's whisper was so soothing and mesmerizing that the creatures of the forest would line up for hours just to listen to him. But Doug was not always a whisperer. In fact, he used to be a lawyer in the city. However, he lost a high-profile case involving Donald Trump and was forced to leave his job. With nowhere else to go, he retreated to the forest and decided to learn how to talk and whisper. At first, his voice was scratchy and his whisper was barely audible. But with time and practice, Doug perfected his craft. He discovered that his whisper had the power to calm even the most anxious creatures in the forest. And so, he began creating ASMR videos that became increasingly popular among the animals. This is sick. One day, Doug received devastating news. His father, Julius, was dying from cancer. The doctors had given up hope, but Doug refused to give up. He remembered hearing stories about a rare power that could only be harnessed through whispering. It was said to have the ability to heal any ailment, no matter how severe. If only that existed. That would be amazing. Doug knew what he had to do. He spent weeks studying the art of healing whisper, determined to save his father's life. Finally, the day arrived. Doug stood by his father's side, whispering into his ear with all the power he could muster. The other animals of the forest gathered around, watching in awe as Doug's father slowly began to recover. Within a few weeks, Julius was back to his old self thanks to his son's miraculous whisper. Excuse me. In the midst of all this, Doug had also developed a love for bananas. He would often spend hours in the trees, munching on the delicious fruit while recording his latest ASMR video. One day, while recording a video of himself peeling a banana, he suddenly heard a strange noise. It was the sound of someone else whispering. Doug turned around to see a large bald man standing beside him. The man was wearing a white shirt and had a bottle of Mr. Clean in his hand. "Hey there, Doug," the man said in a hushed tone. "I've been watching your videos, and I have to say I'm impressed. You have a real talent for this whispering thing." Doug was taken aback. He had never seen a human in the forest before, let alone one who knew about ASMR. But the man continued, I represent Mr. Clean, and we think you'd be perfect for our next commercial. We want you to whisper about the power of cleaning, and we'll pay you handsomely for your time." Doug was hesitant at first, but the promise of payment was too good to pass up, and so he agreed to star in the commercial. It was a huge success, and soon Doug became a household name among both animals and humans alike. From that day on, Doug Pepperbottom continued to create his ASMR videos, spreading his soothing voice throughout the forest and beyond. He knew that his voice had the power to heal, to calm, and to bring joy to those who listened. And he was grateful for every moment he got to spend doing what he loved most, whispering, eating bananas, and making a difference in the world. Wow, that's amazing. It's crazy how it, like it knows about Mr. Clean, obviously. It's like it searched for Mr. Clean, or, it knows about Mr. Clean in its database, so all I had to do was do a commercial about Mr. Clean, and he knew that he was a bald man. It's amazing to me. Ay. Well, that was awesome. Let's do another one. Oh boy. Let's see what we can do. Write me let's see, 100-word poem about, let's see here. Let me see here. Okay, about how Pat Sajak was secretly in love with Vanna White. Wait, are they together? Is that a thing already? Because that's not a secret. Hang on, I need to look this up. Let's see. I actually have no idea. Okay, never mind. Leslie Brown. Okay, let's just do that. That sounds good. I didn't know. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if they were, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if there's a big age difference there. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about it. All those years doing Wheel of Fortune. Also, Pat's hair is fake. Okay, I think that's good. Let's see what it comes up with. You think it's really gonna do 100 words to the T? I don't know if that's 100. Sajak loves Vanna. Is the name of this poem. Okay. Pat Sajak's smile was bright as sun as he spun the Wheel of Fortune for fun. But behind the scenes, a secret love for Vanna White sent his heart above. Her beauty and charm he couldn't resist. His feelings for her he tried to dismiss. But every night as they filmed the show, he longed for her but never let it show. And as for his hair, it was all fake, but his love for Vanna, that was no mistake. Though he never told her, he'll always care as he turns the wheel with a secret love to bear. Wow. That's really good. That's really good. AI is getting scary, folks. And this is proof. Okay. That was really good. Impressive. Okay. What else can we have this guy do? these scripts too. About what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? John Wick. Except John is actually a bunny rabbit sent from hell to... I don't know, no, let's not send him from hell. Let's just leave it at that and let's see what it comes up with. I'm doing all the work for it. Also, Ted Cruz is the villain. Oh no, I'm sorry. Look at it go. Look at this thing go. It's crazy. Alright, it's just gonna keep going so we can start it. Well, actually, let's wait until it comes up with the title. I can have a chip. I got leftover coleslaw on my plate. That's so good. Yummy, 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 yummy. Okay. So, this is called Bunny John versus Ted. Alright. Set the scene here. We fade in. New York City, night. We see John Wick, a fluffy and innocent-looking bunny rabbit, hopping down the busy streets of New York City. He stops in front of a fancy hotel and looks up at the neon sign reading Continental. John takes a deep breath and enters the hotel. Continental Hotel, night. The hotel is full of humans, all dressed in fancy clothes. John hops through the lobby, and the humans barely notice him. He makes his way to the front desk and rings the bell. Sharon, a tall and elegant human dressed in a suit, appears. Sharon: "Good evening, sir. How may I assist you?" John pulls out a gold coin and places it on the counter. John Wick: "One room, please." Sharon looks at the coin and nods. Sharon: "Of course, sir. Right this way." John follows Sharon to his room, which is luxurious and full of expensive furniture. John hops onto the bed and looks out the window. John Wick: "I have a job to do." Cut to New York City, night. We see Ted Cruz, the villain. Not much intro there. No backstory. He's just the villain. Okay. Ted Cruz, the villain, walking down the street. He's surrounded by his bodyguards. Ted Cruz: "I want that bunny dead." Bodyguard: "Yes, sir." Cut to Continental Hotel, night. John is sleeping when he's suddenly awoken by a loud noise. He gets up and sees the door to his room has been kicked down. The bodyguards surround John, but he's not scared. John stands up on his hind legs and shows off his martial arts skills. John Wick: "You shouldn't have come here." John kicks and punches the bodyguards one by one until they're all defeated. Ted Cruz walks in, holding a gun. Ted Cruz: "Well, well, well. Look who John Wick, you're gonna regret coming after me. Ted Cruz laughs. You're just a little bunny rabbit. What can you do to me? John takes a deep breath and charges at Ted Cruz. Ted shoots at John, but John's too quick. He dodges the bullets and jumps onto Ted's face. Ted tries to pull John off, but John's claws are too strong. John bites Ted's nose, and Ted screams in pain. Get this bunny off of me. John finally lets go, and Ted falls to the ground. John stands over Ted, ready to finish the job. You shouldn't have messed with me. Ted looks up at John, scared. Please, don't kill me. John Wick, consider yourself lucky. John hops away, leaving Ted Cruz on the ground, defeated. Fade to black. The end. It's not bad. It's not bad. I was kind of hoping for a plot twist. We didn't really get one, but that's okay. John Wick's a rabbit, and Ted Cruz is a bad guy. He beats the bad guy. End of story. It's fine. It's fine. I wouldn't go see it in theaters, though. Well, maybe I would. I would definitely watch it. It was pretty good. Let's do another poem. I'll just do a short one. Write me a haiku about So, I'm from Wisconsin, so all my fellow Wisconsinites will think this is funny, hopefully. How Aaron Rodgers regrets joining the Jets. Let's just put New York, just in case. This will be interesting. Okay, there we go. Amidst Jets turmoil, Rodgers wishes he stayed put. Green Bay calls him home. Well, there you go. There's that. A lot of mixed opinions about that man, but you know, I think he's still a good player, so I'm gonna miss him. Gosh, what do we do now? Let's see what. Write me a plot for a romance novel involving the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and what else? Should we just make a s'more? A graham. Oh no, how do you spell graham? Yeah, a graham cracker named Steve. Steve is an airline pilot, and okay, come on, learn how to type. The Marshmallow Man is a flight attendant. else can we feed this thing for information? Have a part where it is 5-alarm chilly night and one of them has a boo-boo accident. I am 12 years old on the inside. It's okay though. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I'm doing okay. Also, it's World War III. Go. Oh man, I could do this all day. I did this at work the other day. I probably shouldn't have. I made up like 5 stories and was just sitting there in my office laughing to myself. I think I had to stay late that day to get my work done, but it's fine. Totally worth it. Alright. It's not like an actual like long story because I just said write a plot, I think. You should show your writes more. Here we go. It's called Marshmallow Romance. Once upon a time, in a world where World War III was raging, Steve, a handsome and brave airline pilot, found himself flying a plane full of passengers across enemy lines. As he navigated through the chaos of the war, he was surprised to meet his new flight attendant, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Steve was instantly smitten with the fluffy and kind-hearted Marshmallow McFluffy. But he was unsure if the feeling was mutual. Despite their initial awkwardness, Steve and the Marshmallow Man soon discovered they shared a love of travel and adventure. They spent their layovers exploring new cities and trying new foods, including a particularly memorable 5-alarm chilly night that left one of them with a boo-boo accident. They laughed it off and bonded even closer. As their love story unfolded, Steve and the Marshmallow Man faced new challenges at every turn. They had to navigate the danger of flying during wartime, all while trying to hide their growing feelings for each other from their colleagues and superiors. But through it all, they found strength in each other and the promise of a future together. As the war finally came to an end, Steve and the Marshmallow Man made a bold decision to leave their jobs and start a new life together. They settled down in a quaint little town and opened a bakery specializing in s'mores. It was there, surrounded by the smell of graham crackers and chocolate, that they finally confessed their love for each other and embraced their happily ever after. Oh my gosh, that's such a perfect, it like knew I was trying to make a s'more. That's crazy. I don't know if this is the best ASMR, just because I'm laughing a lot. I don't know if anybody could really relax to this because they're just probably laughing. I couldn't. If I was like trying to sleep, I couldn't listen to me talking about this tape of Marshmallow Man. Oh, brother. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh man. Oh, anyway, I still got some more coleslaw and chips to finish, so I eat it. That's really good. I don't think I'm gonna have room for dessert. It's probably a good thing. wish I had some more. I had this mango ice cream, it was so good. I think mango is probably my favorite fruit. Can't go wrong with mango. I mentioned I'm in a band. We'll be playing gigs pretty much every weekend for the duration of the summer, starting this Saturday. So it's gonna be busy. Busy, busy. Wish I had more time to do all these things I like to do. My other YouTube channel, I do cover videos for a lot of songs, like metal songs, and there's a few other ones that aren't metal in there too, so I'll link it in the description if anyone wants to listen to me be a lot louder than this. And if not, that's fine too. Shameless self-promotion. Oh, drop that on the floor. Got it. I had to close the door. Keep the dog out. Always be in here trying to steal my food. Because I spoil him too much. And that's why he keeps coming back to beg for more. Oh, it's so good. Oh, anyways, I think it's about time I get out of here, get out of Dodge. So thank you for chilling with me and hanging out and listening to some funny stories. And I encourage you, if you like grilling, if you never smoked anything before, to get a meat smoker. You'll be glad you're dead. So, yeah. Thanks for chilling, everybody. See you in the next video.